Well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal weekend. Let's go ahead and kind of give you a synopsis here, and then I'm going to be starting to work my way towards being down there with you guys next week at the Mastermind. This is going to be super exciting, so I can't wait to see a whole bunch of you and give you guys big hugs and hang out with you there for several days. This is going to be a lot of fun. So, as a quick recap, I've been shooting videos the last couple weeks, and as I've been talking about these videos, we are talking about things like gold versus the regular market, what to look for gold, what to look for in the regular market. And of course, a key theme was I'm looking for a long side trade still. And of course, NVIDIA, we talked about NVIDIA way back over here, back at the Wealth 365 Summit. So I hope you guys went ahead and are registered for the upcoming Wealth 365 Summit as well. And speaking of which, you can go ahead and do that at wealth365.com/BBT, wealth365.com/BBT. So as we go ahead and we look at this here, the daily charts, again, in the uptrend, right? The weekly charts are in the uptrend. The daily charts are in the uptrend. Yes, we had negative divergences, and we're watching that very carefully. In fact, that played into a great strategy with the mastermind group this morning. I laid out the whole strategy there, and then we saw what happened with that. So this morning, basically backed off as shorts right away. The U.S. market, right off the U.S. Open, tried to spike up, which is exactly what I did not want to go ahead and see. It went ahead and pushed into the resistance areas there. It came right up, tagged those areas, and came right back off. So we're going to actually be teaching and focusing on that strategy here at the mastermind next week. So I'm looking forward to talking with you guys about that. But so the thing is, in general, as a whole, I'm looking at still the overall long side trades, specific underlying instruments, right? We talked about NVIDIA since way back here, like we said, at the summit. So it's way back over here, gang, way back over there with all those buy signals. See all the ITP buy signals firing off there on the acceleration alerts, rapid trade identifiers, the red dots in an uptrend. You remember what we're trying to do with those? We're trying to break above those for fresh long side entries, right? So over and over again, it went ahead and did a phenomenal job. Now we have a fresh new red dot here, so no fresh longs for me again until we can get back up above there. So so right now, and we also had kind of the big kind of M pattern, stochastic spike there, etc. So the thing is though, that had an incredible run of several $100s there at since the Wealth 365 Summit where we talked about that. And then of course gold. The gold I shared with you, remember in that video that I just showed you, we talked about how we were in that consolidation. So I was looking to push through that consolidation. We did that there with fresh throttling on the ITP indicators. And so what ended up happening, then you break that down, look at that. We had all sorts of beautiful signals here, on like the 4-hour chart, 3-hour charts, a lot of great signals firing off there, and it just took off. And so if you go back and watch that video from February 24th where I was talking about gold there, and then watch the videos since that time where I was talking about the market, why I was still focusing on net long side trades until certain things went ahead and took place there. It's just been a phenomenal run here, and all these different things, these strategies that we use, all kind of coming together. And so I just really wanted to remind you, make sure you're watching out for those kind of videos. Understand I'm paying attention to the negative divergence, but as long as we are on the north side of that, I'm looking for individual long side trading opportunities on specific types of equities there. We showed you how to look for some of those with some of the scanners. And then on the future side, of course, on an intraday basis, looking for longs unless certain things like happened, for instance, Friday morning there, where it went ahead and it plowed right off the U.S. Open, which I hate to see something like that, into those key resistance areas and the divergence areas. So it used up a lot of its rocket fuel and then fizzled right out. So it's like, nope, that's exactly what we don't want to see. And sure enough, the market had a healthy pullback on Friday there. So just wonderful intraday strategies connecting with end of day and swing trading strategies. So make sure you're watching those videos. And again, I can't wait to see all of you here at the upcoming mastermind here throughout next week. It's going to be so great to see so many of you for the first time, and several of our friends that we've seen over the years again. So really looking forward to that. And Also, don't forget to sign up for the Wealth 365 Summit there. That's taking place now in only 4 short weeks. So go to wealth365.com/BBT, wealth365 /BBT, and learn more of these different types of strategies that I'm talking with you about right now because, 2023 closed out my best year of modern memory, and this is just a phenomenal year with these strategies, looking at how I'm taking a look at these things, what I'm looking at, and you see those things continue to follow through. And so I want to make sure you guys are on the right side of the trade. That's what my goal is each and every day here with these videos that we do for you publicly when we do them, our mastermind group, etc. Right, the wealth chart strategies and everything in between. So you guys have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see many of you next week. We'll see a lot of you in upcoming videos, and of course we'll see you guys at the upcoming Wealth 365 Summit. Have a great rest of the week. Make sure you go back to these other videos like February 24th and the ones I showed since then, so you can kind of see and what we were talking about here, why I was looking for these things, and then how they followed through. Okay, take care, gang. We'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.